I'm telling you, the passive aggressiveness at the Joe Budden podcast is about to be 5,000. Like, it's going to go 5,000 levels. You know why? Respectfully, and I don't know what nobody makes, and I don't care. I like those guys. I'm not taking shots or nothing. But there's probably a nigga on there making $5,000 a month. And $5,000 a month, when you feel like you're giving a lot of your life up, or you're bringing some of your personal drama on there to make it more fun and all that shit, and you realize Joe is getting 900. I always told y'all the thing. The moment Everyday Struggle was over, the moment Joe knew how much Spotify paid us. When we realized Spotify paid damn near almost like $1 million, I can't remember what the number was. Damn near $1 million, and me and Joe was only getting an extra bump of like 15,000 extra a month, right? And they paid $1 million, and me and Joe are getting 15,000, and literally they're only paying for me and Joe. The moment Joe seen that, Joe said, "Fuck them Friday episodes. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good." Like, the Everyday Struggle was never the same after that. That shit was a ticking time bomb. So I don't know why Joe posted this, because he has employees. Like, it's different with me. You know what I mean? I don't have other people that are on camera talent that are on my broadcast. So I could show you I make $30 million. Who's going to get mad? They're going to be like, well, Act just grinded it up by himself, right? Now, maybe if it was like I'm filming at a studio, or say I'm filming, like, you know, obviously we do our podcast from my other studio. Yeah, maybe a nigga who's like holding the camera could be like, bro, could you give me a little raise or whatever? But nobody's going to be like, bro, we deserve part of the money, right? Like, I'm over here motherfucking Tiger Woods in this shit. You heard me? But when you have like 10 niggas on the podcast, Mike, like Joe, some of these niggas is going to start thinking inevitably, yo, bruv, like.
All right. I'm Savvy Mike and this. It's I Am Savvy Mike TV, and we have my nigga DJ Akademiks. After a long hiatus, he's decided to come back. Well, I wouldn't call it long. He was gone for 3 days. This nigga deserves to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. He does work really hard, especially with delivering these streams. Shout out to Act, even though the world hates him. But look, I find him entertaining, and so if I find it entertaining, of course I'm going to react to it, give my commentary on it. And he is still, at least to me, the number one guy in hip-hop media, so we always got to at least hear what he has to say. He still gets this, he literally had an Offset interview on Kick. Nobody knew about it. Nobody heard it, really, but the people that are on Kick and me. But he literally interviewed Offset before he dropped the song on Kick. Literal Kick exclusive. Only a nigga like Act can do that. Everybody else, like Joe Budden would have put it on his Patreon. He would just put it on his Patreon, put it behind the paywall, made you pay $25 to actually watch it. And that's really how he's making $100,000 a month, which is crazy. But this is Act giving his 2 cents on the whole situation and what the co-host should probably do after finding out this information. Let's listen.
Now, apparently he posted the one on the left with a bunch of shit blurred out. And some way, somehow, they have a way to color correct it that you could see through the blurred out thing. And apparently this is what the blurred out thing looks like. Now, you can't really see it too well, but this says like 903,000 from membership earnings. And I think the total was like 930. I don't know what that's for. But, you know, apparently Joe's Patreon is making $900,000 a month. Now, to be very clear and to be very fair, I'm very happy for him if he's making that, right? And once I see 30 million views in a month, right, I could see why if everybody's paying, what does Joe charge? $20, right? If you're having 30 million people go on your Patreon site and the average cost of each membership is $20, I could definitely see you making $900,000. Now, here's the problem. And, you know, I wouldn't have posted this. And I don't even really want to get too much into this because I actually like the guys now on the Joe Budden podcast. The moment this shit drops, all beef. Like all beef. And put it like this. Let me tell you this. There's notable moments when niggas is never happy again. When Adam went on and said, yo, I'm making $1 million a month, it was never the same in No Jumper. I'm telling you, the passive aggressiveness at the Joe Budden podcast is about to be 5,000. Like, it's going to go 5,000 levels. You know why? respectfully, and I don't know what nobody makes, and I don't care. I like those guys. I'm not taking shots or nothing, but there's probably a nigga on there making $5,000 a month. And $5,000 in a month, when you feel like you're giving a lot of your life up, or you're bringing some of your personal drama on there to make it more fun and all that shit, and you realize Joe's getting 900. I always told y'all the thing. The moment Everyday Struggle was over, the moment Joe knew how much Spotify paid us. When we realized Spotify paid damn near almost like $1 million, I can't remember what the number was. Damn near $1 million, and me and Joe was only getting an extra bump of like $15,000 extra a month, right? And they paid $1 million, and me and Joe are getting $15,000, and literally they're only paying for me and Joe. The moment Joe seen that, Joe said, "Fuck them Friday episodes. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good." Like, the Everyday Struggle was never the same after that. That shit was a ticking time bomb. So I don't know why Joe posted this, because he has employees. Like, it's different with me. You know what I mean? I don't have other people that are on camera talent that are on my broadcast. So I could show you I make $30 million. Who's going to get mad? They're going to be like, well, Act just grinded it up by himself, right? Now, maybe if it was like I'm filming at a studio, or say I'm filming, like, obviously we do our podcast from my other studio. Yeah, maybe a nigga who's like holding the camera could be like, bro, could you give me a little raise or whatever? But nobody's going to be like, bro, we deserve part of the money, right? Like, I'm over here in motherfucking Tiger Woods and this shit. You heard me? But when you have like 10 niggas on the podcast, Mike, like Joe, some of these niggas is going to start thinking inevitably, yo, bruv, like, I'm not saying we should bust this shit down half, but like, if you get 900, like, yo, bro, like, I think I should get like, you know what I mean? Like 50, like, you know what I mean? And, that's incorrect, but still, it's gonna happen. It's going to happen, right? Which, obviously, again, I say I like the guys over there, because if I found this out when Ruri and Mealy Mall was over there, I would have gaslit them niggas to quit in 3 days. I would have had them niggas over here trying to stab Joe's Maybach tire, like take air out the Ferrari, like steal the hubcap off his. Joe got all them cars now. I know these niggas be showing up to work like, is that a fucking Ferrari? Wait, this nigga Joe got a Rolls? Oh, hell nah. This nigga got what? It always happens like that. Yo, if it was Ruri and Mealy Mall, I would have gassed the shit out of them. I would have gaslit. Yo, they would have stole the hubcap off that nigga Maybach, bro. But it's all good. Brothers, maintain your composure, okay? If anything, you use this. I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all good advice. I really like everybody over there, okay? Even Mark Lamont Hill, may him not be like that, okay? He kind of apologized for, I don't know what he did, but whatever. It's water under the bridge. Fellas, this is what you do. I'm giving y'all good advice. This is not even gaslighting, like, like what I did to all them niggas at the community niggas. And by the way, y'all community niggas and the community dudes, I'm sorry. I have a whole response for y'all. And even Shorty, like, I was just gonna eviscerate y'all, but I can't give y'all the career. I'm just so sorry. Y'all gotta work for it. I'm so sorry. No back and forths, okay? No back and forths. Y'all gonna really have to work for this shit. Okay? Y'all gonna keep going back and forth with Adam. I see some niggas drowning, and I'm like, no life after today, okay? Anyway, so only half a bar. That's all I could give him. Trust me, it hurt my heart not to come in here and drop 2 hours of violation. It hurt me, but I realized you're too irrelevant. So you got it, you got it, you got it. All right, back to what I'm saying. With Joe and them, yeah, this is what y'all do. This is what y'all do, gentlemen, over the JBP. Okay? Whatever y'all little, I don't know, let me not say little because y'all might think I'm disrespecting. Whenever y'all performance up conversation comes up, y'all should probably, try to negotiate. I don't think y'all deserve percentage. That's the Joe show. Not disrespecting y'all, but that's the Joe show. But I would say this. Joe got a pop in Patreon. Again, I don't want to jump in his business and fuck up because, again, I'll say something and one nigga will hear it and be like, he just started being mad toxic and started giving Joe headaches. I don't want to say nothing. And I'm like, it'll come off like I'm hating on my mans. I'm not. I think if Joe has this amount of people with purchasing power and he's getting 30 million monthly episodes watch, or no, 30 million Patreon views, what I think you brothers should do, if y'all want to get paid more money, maybe I'll get paid lovely already, I don't know. Y'all should try to create a show and pitch it to Joe. Joe has a whole platform for Patreon that y'all have helped build. So all these people that's on his Patreon, y'all have helped bring there. He's not going to bust down the money that he's making on his back. I don't care how much of y'all niggas over there. It's still Joe's show. Bring your show to his Patreon and negotiate a profit split with that. That's what y'all should do. All of y'all get your own show, right? It could be a little segment or whatever. You do it weekly. And you say, Joe, could you post this to the Patreon? Your Patreon, because you got the people already that we kind of help you get. And then let's bust down some of the money of how many people are watching it. And we could figure that out on the back end. Now, y'all going to have to trust Joe with the accounting. And not playing. I'm playing. But that's a good way. That's a good way. But the Joe Budden podcast, I'm telling y'all niggas now, do not even ask for a percentage. If y'all ask for it, he's going to fire y'all like the 2 empty seats. Okay? I'm telling y'all that. All right? Anyway, congrats to Joe if he's making $900,000 on the Patreon.
Honestly, though, if I could be completely honest with you, Joe can't handle it by himself, at least at this point in his career. You know, at a certain point in his career, I feel like he could do it by himself and really, like, take the load on of having to pod on his own or just with another mic just bouncing off another person. Like, I thought at a certain point in his prime, he probably could do that. Now that he's the Michael Jordan in the Wizards jersey of podding, he's literally Michael Jordan playing on the Wizards right now. He is the pod father, but that's who he is. I don't think he could do it by himself. So, regardless of it, if he wants that number to stay what it is, he's going to have to capitulate. See what these niggas want. Give them what they want. Go, hey, you know what? You're right. I should give you that. I should give you this. Because you being here is valuable to me. Clearly. Very much so. So, if Joe might got to come out an extra, I don't know what. Give him an extra, 10K, maybe 20K a month. So he might have to come out an extra 100,000, maybe 150 a month. He'll be all right. He got it. Clearly. He got it. He'll be all right. So, I think, honestly, I know I said that this might go, and there was a lot of shade being thrown. But if Joe understands where he at and his ego and his head isn't as big as I think it now, his ego and his head is big. So, who knows? Maybe he thinks he can handle it by himself. I can do this by myself. All right. I can't wait to hear and see how that happens. I'll definitely be here with my red cup. But at the same time, I don't think he is that much of an egotistical maniac to think that he could carry doing what he does, at least potting wise, without having a few mics. At least Parks will always be there, And if Parks the only one you got to bounce off of, then, Parks is the only one you got to bounce off of. You got to figure it out. If you want to go the stingy route, if you want to go the greedy route. Now, if Joe Budden is the man I think he is, he's definitely a greedy motherfucker. So he might be going that route. At the same time, hopefully he's smart enough to go, no, having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mics. Having 6 fucking mics is valuable to what I have going on. Because I think it is. The world thinks it is. I'm sure the Joe Vengers think it is as well. So that's what you should probably be focused on. That should be your priority. Flip wants an extra 20K, give it to him. Fuck. He just got to show up and be on time and whatever you ask for, because you are the boss. But at the same time, it's like, what, Flip, you deserve it. Here. Melissa Ford want an extra 15K, throw it out. Ice want an extra 20, give it to him. Mark want an extra 20, give it to him. Who else? Parks want an extra 30, 30. Get it to him. I know we adding up, but hey, Joe, you're the boss. So you got to handle them expenses. Anyways, let me know what y'all think about it in the comments below. What do you think Joe Budden should do? What do you think the Cash should do? Let me know. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.